morning. I'm Sister Marion Rankins. I am the Sister of St. Joseph from the St. Louis province, and this is my kitchen. So today I am making a homemade granola. I eat this every day of the week. So basically what we are going to start with, and I have pre-measured everything, is 3 cups of oatmeal, and then also a cup of oat bran. Now, oat bran you probably will not find on your grocery shelves, but you may. So I usually ordered it online, and I have used Bob's Red Mill oat bran. So that has been pre-measured and in the bowl. Another thing that you need to do is to buy ground flax. And so I've measured that, and that goes into the mixing bowl. And then, of course, you want some kind of nut to give you some protein. So these are slivered almond nuts. So you use a cup of those, and then you basically just mix it up. The next thing that you have to do is you put your dry ingredients to the side, and you need to mix your wet ingredients. So your wet ingredients consist of honey, brown sugar, vanilla, salt, and a little bit of water. So I have pre-measured all of this. Oh, you need to add oil also. So here's some water, and I put my vanilla in it just to save the dish. Brown sugar and salt on top. And my honey and vanilla. So the next thing you need to do is to cook this until it starts to boil. Oh, I also took a whisk and sort of whisked it together. I also make double batches. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have enough in the house to carry me for a while. And I put the extra in the freezer, and it works out very well. And just put it in containers, what I need, or fill a small container, put in my cabinet. So this works out very nice. Be careful when you are baking it. I tend to bake it, the recipe calls for 325. When I have a double recipe, I put it at 350, but at the same time. But you can just play with it and decide if you want to keep the same temperature and just bake it a little bit longer. When you bake it, what you basically need to do is to bake it for a half hour. But every 10 minutes you turn it so it doesn't get too brown on one side. And just before the last time, after 20 minutes, you are going to put in your craisins, which are dried cranberries. And then bake it, pull it out when it's finished after a half hour, and just let it cool, and then you can put it in containers once it's cooled. All right, we are almost ready. So you pour everything in, and you just mix it up. So I just sort of fold it in. And it's always good to have your oven preheated, which I failed to do. So I will do that at this time, and I will bake it only at 325. Thanks to one of the group of sisters who lives down the street, I borrowed their see-through bowl. I did not have a large bowl that was pure glass. So, thank you. It takes a village for me to do everything. All right, so now we're ready to put it on a sheet. You can use a cookie sheet that has size. I happen to have this large pan I bought years ago, and it is very handy. So what I'm going to do is just spread it on the pan. spread it out. When I use a double recipe, this fits the whole thing. And then I am going to put it in the oven. Again, before the last time, put in your craisins and mix it up. This is what it looks like when it's finished. So as you can see, you have your craisins, your nuts, your oatmeal, and things like that. Good luck, and I hope you have a wonderful making this and sharing it. Bon appetit!